demonstration. Okay, so that is the referential integrity, not this one. Okay, just I will open the particular presentation, okay, in front of you, and then we will I will explain this particular term. Okay, so what is referential integrity? Okay, you can see it clearly. What is referential integrity? Is implemented when the user wants to fetch data from two or more tables. Okay, it actually concerned between two tables. Okay, this is possible only if the tables have at least one common field, and referential integrity is a rule and in DBMS. Okay, what does it do? It actually states that a foreign key is such a kind of key. It is actually, you think that it has to be imported from foreign. No, it is not like that. Foreign key actually, it is actually a referral to the primary key of a particular table. If there are two tables, so one is called child table and another is called parent table. Okay, so in the parent table, a primary key will be defined, okay, and that to be referred in another table, that is called the child table. All right, that is the thing. So now what is happening? So in the parent table, you cannot delete anything from the parent table if it is referred to the child table, and in the child table you will not be able to insert anything. Okay, if you want to insert, that will be a violation. Fine, I will come to that in the next slide with that one. Okay, so all the possibly if all the tables have at least one common field. Okay, so it must have only one common field, and referential integrity is a rule in RDBMS. That is the thing, and referential integrity ensures the accuracy and consistency of data within the tables. Okay, it prevents user from entering inconsistent data. Okay, it states a foreign key must have a matching primary key, and all its references must be valid, and the users cannot accidentally delete it or modify data. That is the thing. All right, so then what is happening in fact? Okay, so what is happening in fact, how to violating the referential integrity? Okay, you can see over here, so how this is to be done. Okay, so you can see out here, here is a primary key, okay, and there is a parent table with primary key. Fine, that is the thing. So what is the thing? Customer ID is here, you can see out here, and name is there, and this is actually a table, and the total amount is like this, and the paid amount will be given, and balance has been given also. Now, so this is the parent table with the primary key, as I was talking about. Okay, this is the parent table, and customer ID is the primary key. That means primary key will be only displayed only for just to stop the redundancy. Okay, so no duplicate value, okay, can be entered over here under the customer ID table. Okay, now what is happening? In fact, this customer ID table, some keys have been referred over there. Okay, which is the customer info table, which is when this customer ID, the same table, in the same table, what is happening? This has been referred as same field has been referred as the foreign key. Okay, so customer info table is what? That is the actually the child table. Okay, so now what we are seeing out here, so 101, 102, 103, 104. Okay, these are all referred. Okay, now I am trying to entering a value called 106 out there, okay, in the customer info table, which is not possible. This is actually the violating referential integrity, because you see, if I am entering 106 Mumbai, then its reference cannot be found in the parent table. Okay, so child table with foreign key is actually which table? That is customer info table. All right, now suppose if I want to remove if I want to insert 106 over here, and if it has been accepted, then what will happen? It will have no reference in the parent table, so it can be referred over here. So it is a violation of the referential integrity. Okay, because referential integrity is implemented when the user wants to fetch data from two or more tables, only possible when there is a common field. Okay, must have a matching primary key. So here the matching primary key is what? Matching primary key is customer ID. Okay, matching primary key is what? Customer ID. You can see out here, 101 has been referred to the customer info, 102 has been referred to the customer info, and 103 has been referred to the customer info, and 104 also. Okay, 105 has not been. Okay, so no question about it. So then what is happening now? The user trying to enter in 106 as a record in customer info table, it will not be possible. Okay, and similarly, suppose now what I will do, if I want to remove the record of 102, then what is happening? 102 I will not be able to remove. Why so? Because 102 has already been referred into customer info table. So, what we are finding out the utility of the foreign key, that deletion from the parent table is not possible. If you want to delete and if it has been referred to the customer info table in the child table, deletion is not possible. 105 you can delete, no problem, because 105 has not been referred over here. Then what is happening out here? So, 101, 102, 103, 104, none of the records can be deleted. None of the records can be deleted since they have been referred to the customer info table, okay, which is the child table with foreign key. 105 is not a problem because 105 has not been referred, you can delete that one. And by the way, if you want to insert 105, that will be accepted, but no other key, no other customer ID will not be accepted apart from 101, 102, 103, 104 and 105. All right, that is the thing. So, what we are finding with the foreign key, that the deletion in the parent table is not possible and insertion in the child table is not possible. This is what actually the referential integrity says. Here is the line is very important. It states that a foreign key must have a matching primary key, that is all its references must be valid and the users cannot accidentally delete or modify data. Even you cannot modify also, that is also there. Okay, even you cannot modify it. If you are trying to modify it, foreign key will resist you to do so. Okay, you cannot do that. Okay, so once it has been referred. Okay, so now if you want to insert, you can insert it in the parent table only, and if you want to remove it, you can remove it in the child table only. Okay, so the accidental deletion from the parent table is not possible and accidental insertion is also not possible in the child table. So, in this way data inconsistency can be restricted. Okay, that is the thing, can be abolished. Okay, data totally it will be removed from there. Okay, that is the thing. So, in this way what could you do? You can do this thing easily. Okay, so that is the utility of the foreign key, that actually related to the referential integrity. All right, and then primary key is also there. Primary key will not allow you to enter any duplicate data. That is actually what it is actually restricting the data redundancy. Okay, so that is why primary key and foreign key are actually providing security to the RDBMS in the relational database management system. Okay, so that is the thing. So referential integrity does not allow you to enter a new record in the child table. Okay, clearly said. Okay, that child table is what? A table that contains the foreign key, okay, for which you do not have any matching record in the parent table, because if you are entering 106 over here, is there any matching record in the parent table? I don't think so, it is not there. Okay, so it is not possible. Okay, that is the thing. And parent table is what? A table that contains primary key, that is called the parent table. However, if you make change in the primary key field value, the same must be applied in the foreign key value too. So it is saying that if you are changing the primary key in the parent table, the same thing has to be done over here in the child table also. I mean to say the value of the primary key. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so otherwise it will not be possible. Now let us see the relationship. Okay, in MS Access we can store data in multiple tables. Okay, okay, that is the thing. As we can store data in multiple tables, relationships and links that associate a field in one table with a field in another table is possible. Okay, to fetch common data from multiple tables, what we need to have to define relationships between the tables. After defining relationships, data from both the tables can be used to display collective information. This information can be used in forms or reports. A relationship among multiple tables can be defined using matching field with the same name in both the tables. In most of the cases, these matching fields are the primary key from one table and a foreign key in the another table. All right, that is the thing. So now there are different types of relationships. Okay, mostly there are three types, I mean to say: one to one, one to many, and many to many. What is this? This is one to one relationship. So what is the for primary key out here? Other number is the primary key, that is the person info table, and the person details table, other number is the foreign key. All right. So this is one to one relationship because a person can have only one Aadhaar card number, otherwise it is not possible. So in this type of relationship, a record in a table can have only one matching record in another table. Okay, that is with A Sharma. Okay, so the same you can see out here in this illustration, and vice versa. Okay, vice versa means here is the primary key and the foreign key has been related to the other number. Okay. For example, in other database, each person has only one other number, and each other number is assigned to only what? To only is considered to only one person. Okay, that is the thing. So consider these following tables. Okay, over here one is the person info and there is the person details to understand the concept of one-to-one relationship. So what is given? The other number field is the primary key in the person info. So that is why what table is this? So question may come on this. Okay, question in CBSE may come from this. Okay, so that the one picture will be given and then it will be asked which one is the foreign key and which one is the primary key out here. Okay, that is the thing. So which one is the child table and which one is the parent table. Okay, so questions can come. So you have to identify it in that way only. So in this scan, what kind of relationship it is? Okay, so this kind of things will happen. That is one-to-one relationship. Okay, the other number field is the primary key in the person info table and foreign key in the person details table. Okay, this relationship returns related records when the value of the other number field in the person details table matches with the other number field in the person info table. Then what will happen? The data will be displayed. Okay, the relationship returns related records. Okay, when there will be a matching found. What matching? When the value of the other number field in the person details table, okay, matches with the other number field in the person info table. So thereby it is maintaining a one-to-one relationship. Okay, so that is the thing. So no other person is having the same other number. Okay, that is the thing. Maybe the address will be same. Okay, contact may differ, email also may differ. Okay, that is the things. But the other number is always also one. Okay, other number is also will differ. Okay, but the thing is that only one matching could be found in the person info table because other number is the primary key field. No duplicate values can be entered over there. So address you can see out here Delhi. That one cannot be made the primary key as well as the foreign key. It is not possible. That is the thing. So now what is happening? Next we are coming to one-to-many relationship. Okay. So one-to-many relationship, what is there? So this is the primary key out here. One is the student table, another is the project table. Fine. So one student can submit different projects. So that is what the one-to-many relationship. Okay. So that is why the foreign key can accept the duplicate values. That is there, but it must be referred to the foreign key. Okay, that is the thing. So in the student table, what is happening? That the student ID name is there. Okay, so that is unique in nature, and the student ID can submit different projects with a different project ID. Okay, so maybe the project ID can be made as a primary key over there. Okay, but we have to establish the relationship with the student ID. So what does it depicts? It depicts what? The one-to-many relationship out here. You can see this illustration. It will be very easy to understand. In this type of relationship, what happens? A record of one table is associated with several matching records of another table, but a record from the second table is associated with only one record of the first table. Only one record with the first table, because student ID, you see students, it's a simple logic. Okay, student ID is only one type over here. Okay, student's ID is having only one, unique in nature. Okay, because two students, say for example Sunil cannot have the two ID, or Kavita and Sunil cannot have the same student ID. Is it possible? It is not possible. So Sunil is having 101, Kavita is having 102, and Nitesh is having 103. Okay, and Sunil can submit more than one project. Kavita also can do the same, and the Nitesh also can do the same. That is why the student ID has been made the what? The foreign key over there. So here it is clearly describing the one-to-many relationship. Okay, one student has submitted several projects. That is what the one-to-many relationship. Okay, that is the thing. For example, one class consists of multiple students, but a student can belong to only one class. That is the thing. So that is what this example represents. What one-to-many relationship is the relationship of students and projects. Okay, a student can work on multiple projects at a time, and a set of projects is created by an individual student. A student may have 0, 1 or more projects. Okay, he may not submit also. the projects. Okay, that's the thing. So these two tables, what we are having, one is the student table, another is the project table. So in this example, student ID field is the primary key in the student table. It has unique values. So in this we have to identify, okay, which one is the primary key and which one is the foreign key and what is the nature of relationship. Okay, if this two table has been given, it is clearly falling under one to many relationships, where in the student table student ID is the primary key as well as in the student table, and in the project table student ID is the foreign key. So there is no restriction, you can enter many values, many duplicate values in student ID. That is actually referring one to many relationships. Okay, that is what actually the meaning of one to many relationship. Okay, now next I am coming to the many to many relationship. All right, so here you can see many to many relationship. What does it do? In this type of relationship, multiple records of one table are associated with several records of another table. Okay, in this type of relationship, what happens? Multiple records of one table are associated with several records of another table. So here is no question of the common field is of course there, no question of the primary key and as well as the foreign key. For example, a student can be taught by many teachers, and a teacher can teach many students. Okay, that is the thing. So a student, what does it say? What does it say? A student can be taught by many teachers. Okay, and a teacher can teach many students. Okay, that is the thing. So another example that represents of many to many relationship is the relationship with the students and subject. A student can have many subjects. Okay, a student can opt for many subjects, and a subject can be studied by many students at a time. This is what the many to many relationship says. So in RDBMS we cannot implement the many to many relationship directly between the two tables. Okay, it is not possible. Okay, first break the many to many relationship into one to many relationship by using the third table called the joint table. Okay, so this is actually the student course table, that is actually the joint table, and the joint table contains the primary key fields of both the tables. Okay, so primary key field, what in the student table student ID is the primary field, and course table course ID is the primary field. Okay, both the primary fields had been joined and make the student course table. All right, clear? So these primary keys are the foreign keys in the joint table. Okay, so these primary keys are the foreign keys in the joint primary table, in the joint table. When we fetch the records, both the foreign keys reference their primary keys and the corresponding tables and populate the matching records. Okay, so whenever the matching records will be found, okay, so in this case what is happening, student table and course table has been joined. Okay, and they had formed a new joint table where the student ID is the foreign key and the course ID is the foreign key. Okay, so both these things has been happened, and when there will be some matching will be found, then the records will be related records will be displayed. Okay, that is the thing. So this is actually describing the many to many relationship. Okay, that is the thing. So in this way the different type of relationships have been discussed. Okay, and when we will create the relationships, then we will see that then how the relationships can be maintained. Okay, so what is that actually? This actually maintains the referential integrity between the tables which are having at least one matching column. Okay, so you can do it in that way. All right, that is the thing. So the thing is that, okay, so we have learned three type of relationships. Okay, what are the relationships? One to one, okay, one to many, and many to many relationships, and the referential integrity. All right, that is the things. Okay, clear?